Hello, welcome back for lesson number 8. I put the title called Face First. I have partnered with Dream Technology System to produce this video. This round, we're going to do a different method to do the top face. I will show you the way how we're going to go about. The standard content is going to be, we're going to set up a new file, and then after that it's going to be the step-by-step. This is the ZW3D standard interface. We need to open the file that we did on the last round, that is P2. We click open for this one, and then you can see the display of the component. After that, we need to save as the file to a new setup file, setup1, so that we can do a cam plan for it without changing the original P2 parts. You can see the name has been changed on top. We go into the cam plan, we click OK for it. You can see that cam plan is already been displayed. We need to do the first thing first. Always is gonna be adding the stock. This round is also the same 5mm on top. We just want to display how we're gonna go the facing without creating the features. So we click the yes. We want to hide the stock without displaying it. The next thing we need to do is creating the CCs by bringing up the CCs from the bottom. We put a G54, create datum. After that, we select the third button, put the offset of 30mm because the thickness of the component is 30mm. We click OK for the next step to bring up the distance. The coordinate system automatic will go up, and then we click OK. Can see that there's a G54 in white color. On top also we have a clearance of 100mm. We follow with the 2-axis mill, top face cut. That is the standard way of doing a face mill. This round we are not going to create the 4 corner to create a features. What we do is that we just select the part by itself. You can see that this is much more easier. Put in the name of the diameter 50 face mill, and the radius is 0 as last round. We put a 50mm face mill to do this roughing process. Tool number is number 1. We click OK. That already been settled. The 2, we don't want to calculate now because we need to put in other parameters. The standard parameter, we need to put in the G54 because to determine the frame as well as the speed and fit. As usual, as the last round, not say usual, we put the 100% on the engage, and the slot cards is also 100%. We click that. We click OK after that. Selecting the on boundary because we no need to travel outside the boundary. We just within the boundary will do. We put 1mm thickness for the raw material balance so that we can do a final cut on top on this part. Put a 27 of the engage because the diameter, the radius of the cutter is 25mm, and then we need a 2mm clearance so that the tool won't hit the raw material. We don't need anything, any dimension at the retract. We just put the stop by the time they reach the edge of the component. Click the calculate, and you can see that the display is done by having a toolpath going across the top portion of the component. We're satisfied with it. We click OK. The next thing we need to do is that we need to verify, make sure that everything is correct. Set the frame on G54. Step by step, you can see the Z is 1 inch, and before we do the cut, that is already correct. We need to click the OK to complete this. After that, do a solid verify, changing the speed. Click the play button. You can see this result upon the to complete the top portion of the first rough out. After that, we close the file, close the window, and then we save the file. This is to prepare for the next step-by-step lesson for the balance of the operation. So we have already completed the theory portion. Let me show you the step-by-step, how we're going to go about. Bear with me. Let me transfer the screen. Hello, welcome back. Let me show you the step-by-step how we're going to go about to do this exercise. We're going to open this file as the one that we shown. We need to save the file to a new file name. Save as. We put a minus S1. Oh, I forgot the padlock. Minus S1. We put a save. The new file name has been displayed with the dash S1. We're going to the cam plan. Use the default. We click OK. You can see that now we in the cam plane now. What we need to do is we need to add the stock for it. Adjust it to 5 mm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we click OK for it. You can see that we want to hide the stock material. The next thing we need to do is that we need to put the plane, the G54 frame, G54. We need to create a datum. Choose the third one. It's easier. Click. And then put a dimension of 30. Show you. You can see 330. There's a frame on top already. We just click OK. And then we click OK. So you can see that this is actually a frame already being created on top of the original CSS. The next thing we need to do is that we need to do the 2-axis top face cut. We select the part by itself. OK. The next thing we need to do is do a 50 mm face mill. Taking the radius off, put a diameter of 50. Change the tool number to tool number 1. Automatic change by itself. Click OK. Do we need to calculate now? No. The next thing we need to do is add the frame. For it, the tool speed, we need to change this one to 100, as well as the slot cut to 100. We click OK for it. The next thing we need to do is change this one to become on boundary, and we need to change the bottom thickness to 1. Path setting, there's nothing to change. The lead, yes, we need to change this one to 27, as well as this one to stop by itself. We done that. We do a calculate. See, everything seems okay. You can flip the part. Seems like everything is good. We can do that by changing it. Click OK. Do a simple verify. Change the frame to G54. You can see that. So we do a step-by-step 1, 2, 3. The z-axis actually go to 1 before the cut. So that is good. To already show that the z-axis is correct, we can click everything until the end. So everything seems good. We click OK. We can do a solid verify as well, changing this to 0.8. Let it play. Yes, everything looks good. We close this one. And the next thing we need to do is to click save to save the file. Okay, this is the simple roughing top face for this round. We're gonna do the final facing for the next lesson. So see you again next week. Bye bye.